Today's topic is about how do you get over infidelity if you've ever been in that kind of relationship, and can you actually get over it. And it's a topic that I do get a lot of Facebook messages and emails about. And so I just wanted to share with what goes inside the head trauma I talk about, and how can you get yourself through that. So one particular lady wrote to me. She was in a relationship. She was married for a long time, and then they separated, and then she said he ran off with her best friend of 20 years. And so basically she wants to know, well, how can I get myself back out there? How do I start trusting myself? I haven't been with very many partners. How do I get back in the sack, so to speak? And then I had another guy wrote me a message that his girlfriend or fiance of 5 years had been having an affair with two of his workmates for a whole year, he found out later. And so what I want to talk about on this video is what's going on inside and how can you start trusting yourself. And basically you'll get over the shock, and the shock is what I'm talking about is what's happened within your relationship. But when I say to people, were you really in shock, or is it the fact that all the signs were there but you chose to ignore them? And for someone listening to this video, they might think that that's a little bit harsh, but if you actually sit there and really look at the relationship and what it was, there's always been signs along the way. And so that's how you can start sharpening your tools of intuition. And I'm just going to give you a couple of tips on how to do that. And the next thing is the head trauma that you'll be saying to yourself when you find out that your significant other has been unfaithful. And the stuff that goes on in your head may be that maybe if I was different, maybe if I was sexier, maybe if I had a hot body, maybe if I was really connected to them, that they wouldn't look elsewhere. And I did post on my private page that I was doing this live video, that affairs do not start in the bedroom, they start with conversations. So you might start having a conversation with the opposite sex thinking it's completely innocent, but when you start sharing your dreams, your aspirations with that one person and not your significant other, you are really heading into the world of the unknown, and you're testing yourself, and you might want to not go there. You have to start looking at yourself why you're actually going to someone else, rather than sharing those, all your dreams with your significant other. Another thing that you can look at is to stop blaming yourself. Lots of people blame themselves because they think they weren't attractive enough, or there's so much trauma that goes on in the head, when it really comes back down to what that person chose to do, and it's not a reflection on you. Yes, there's always signs and there's things that could have changed, but that's not for you to beat yourself up about it. The thing that I want to talk about, though, the big thing is your intuition, and that's that gut feeling that you feel. So I've talked about lots of people with this, and I've also experienced it. That feeling that something's off. You get this feeling that something's not quite right, but what we do is we ignore that feeling and we push it aside, because one, you might be in an abusive relationship, so they might tell you that you're crazy, or because you don't have enough self-love around yourself, you might tell yourself that you're crazy. So there's all that stuff that goes on in your head, which leads back to why it actually happens. So I'm going to challenge you to start listening to your gut with just small steps, so baby steps. And I liken it to, if you want to lose weight, you start with one meal at a time, which I've been doing. So it comes with your intuition as well. So start little things like if you've got children and you know innately that something's off with them, that is your intuition kicking in, and you trust that, and you start having conversations with your children. That is your intuition. That's giving yourself signs that you need to have a conversation with your children. You might feel that your friend's a little bit off, and you've got friends and you go, I'm feeling like something's not right with you. What's going on? Again, that is your intuition kicking in. So start listening to yourself, watching the signs that are going on for you, and that's basically how you can, you know, start listening to the signs and then take that back into your relationship. I'll do another video on how to get back in the sack, because that's what a lady did write to me. But I wouldn't even worry about having sex with anyone else until you've really worked on the self-love and building your intuition, so you can make the right decisions and attract the right person for you. So if I was you, my personal opinion would be not even to worry about going out there and having sex with randoms, because sometimes that can do worse damage. But anyway, until my next video, stay sexy, stay awesome, and always keep grounded. Bye for now.